Hello and welcome to The Print. We have with us Pravin Togadia, who had quit VHP in 2018 and founded Antarrashtriya Hindu Parishad. He has been speaking about the plight of Hindus in Bangladesh. He recently also held a meeting with Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh Chief Mohan Bhagwat. Welcome to The Print, Togadia ji.
Namaskar.
Sir, the first question which everyone wants to know, you held a meeting with the RSS chief. You entered the RSS headquarters in Nagpur after a gap of 6 years. How was the entire experience and what was your meeting? If you could tell us the main points of those meetings.
We were meeting since last 30 to 40 years. And I was frequently visiting Nagpur since last 30 to 40 years. So, naturally, meeting experience was supposed to be pleasant. It was a pleasant.
Right.
But it was a wish of both of us to meet. And without any intermediate person, we decided to meet because we feel that Hindu is not safe in India. If we take example of Manipur, where Hindu is majority, Meitei Hindu 60%, yet they are in refugee camp. And at the end of the 35 years, we are not able, or government is not able to rehabilitate Kashmiri Hindu in their home. And from Bahraich to Kanaya in Udaipur, we are experiencing that Hindu is not safe in India. At the same time, Hindu is not safe in Bangladesh, Pakistan, even in England, US, and Canada, Hindu is being targeted. So it should be concern of the all Hindu forces. For Palestine Muslim, millions of the Muslim can come forward in London, New York or Paris. Why millions of the Hindu cannot come forward in Delhi for support of the Bangladeshi Hindus? This should be concern for all the people who think for Hindus. Second issue was that Hindu society was divided on the basis of the language and caste also. Ram temple movement has united Hindus, and for that almost 40 years effort to contact Hindus from villages to street of the cities was done. And ultimately Hindu unity was achieved. Hindu unity achieved was socially, politically, and religiously also, resulting construction of a grand Ram temple and of course political change and power of a BJP, which has ended to only 2 seats when they left Hindutva of a Janasangh and adopted a Gandhian socialism of a BJP. In 1984, they ended with 2 seats, and with the help of the Hindu unity and actively participating in Ram temple movement by Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, Uma Bharti, with us, they have come to power. But in last election, it has been observed that due to lack of or decreasing Hindu credibility and a political atmosphere or political leadership, BJP ended with 240 and lost heavily in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan. because due to lack of political credibility or political will, Hindu unity is damaged and Hindu society has started to go back to caste, which was scenario before 86. Almost after a 40-year struggle, we are going back to square one. So it is time to think together to make Hindu unity and at the same time to re-establish Hindu credibility in a political field for this country, nation, and Hindu society also. That was a point. And for that, all well-wishing Hindu workers, leaders, small organizations at district level, state level, national level should work together for Hindu unity.
Sir, you mentioned that, Ram Temple also helped, the Bharatiya Janata Party politically. But at the time when the mandir is, has been constructed, why is it that, BJP has been reduced to 240? You mentioned that, it helped them earlier. But why not now?
I wanted to stress this point only, that BJP was reduced to 2 seats.
Right.
When they left Janasangh, saffron flag, Hindutva ideology, adopted Gandhian socialism, but again they have come to Hindu fold in the Ram Temple movement. They have come to power.
Right.
And when Ram Temple was constructed, big achievement,
right,
they lost. Reason is only political leadership has lost Hindu credibility. It is a question of a trust. Due to trust, 8 crore, 80 million Hindus has given us a money for a construction of a Ram temple. When we given a call, millions of the people came to Ayodhya to die for Ram temple. Same people stop giving what? There is a serious point to consider. Lack of trust, lack of credibility on the Hindutva issue. And credibility means consistency. What you speak, what you resolve should be consistent. I think in last few years, lack of a trust experienced by Hindu society, and that they were mentioning when they meet us also. I was in Ayodhya for 5 days, and I have visited almost majority of district of the UP, almost 30 days before and after construction of a Ram temple program. I was experiencing same feeling from people across Uttar Pradesh and country also.
But sir, what is the reason for it? Because, when we talk about Hindutva, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's leading the BJP, is seen as a Hindutva icon. So why this, in the Lok Sabha election, why has the party been reduced to 240? What is it that they have not done? Why has the trust been broken?
It is a question to be explored, studied by expert. I cannot answer. But people in every corner of Ayodhya were telling me. People of Uttar Pradesh I visited for 1 month are telling. Their faith, their trust was shaken. And if it has not been restored, further more damage can be seen. And my question is not a government or political power. My question is Hindu unity. Cutting a caste line is much more important as compared to victory and defeat of any political party.
So you mentioned that, how you also played a significant role in Ram Janmabhoomi movement. You were also invited. I believe you did not attend the program.
No, I attended a program.
Okay.
I was in Ayodhya on 22nd January, and 2 days before and after also I was in Ayodhya.
But you were not there at the main event, right?
Naturally, event was organized, managed by central government.
Right.
And they have decided a role. I was a person who was inviting people for a Ram temple movement in Ayodhya since last 40 years.
Right.
But in 22nd of January, I was invited. I was not inviting people. So my role was one of the 10,000 people there. But yet it was my pleasure that grand temple is built, and at least I am able to see.
But do you think that all the top leaders, who contributed and built Ram Mandir, whether it is Ashok Singhal to L.K. Advani to Uma Bharti to Murli Manohar Joshi, as I said, you also, have they got their due recognition? Because we see today that most of them are sidelined.
If Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi, Vinay Katiyar, Uma Bharti, and all other who has contributed a lot, maybe there on 26th of January, they may be much more happier event. But none of except me were there who has contributed a lot to Ram temple movement. And we have come forward for Ram temple, not for our name, for glory of Ram. हिंदी में कहूंगा तो हम अपने नाम के लिए नहीं निकले थे, हम तो राम के लिए निकले थे। प्रवीण तोगड़िया ने तो अपनी अस्पताल पर से अपना नाम का बोर्ड हटाकर अपनी अस्पताल से भी अपना नाम मिटा दिया था और राम मंदिर के लिए जी जान से अपने आप को झकोड़ दिया था। इसलिए all we come forward for a glory of a Ram. So it is not a question whether we got due or not, because we have not come forward for due. We are happy that Ram temple is built. But if we are much more happy, if people who has sacrificed for Ram temple may be present on 26th of January, it may be much more happier event. So
you used to make national headlines every single day, and suddenly we saw that you became very low profile. What happened between these many years? What were you doing? What was this organization that you formed, and what all has happened?
I will not mention what happened before 6 to 7 years. That is the past. Happened is a happened.
Okay.
After that, I have decided to chart a path. For that, I resolved. I am a 42 years before leading cancer surgeon doing 5 to 6 surgery per day. I left my hospital career family for welfare of a Hindu society. Of course, instrument vehicle was some organization. And when situation came that I cannot work in that organization, I have established a new vehicle organization, Antarrashtriya Hindu Parishad, with a goal of Hindu prosperity, security, and dignity, in which I am serving 24/7 help to Hindu anywhere in India, Hindu helpline, in which more than 1 lakh people I am supporting every year. I am providing free private consultant doctor to poor needy Hindu. India Healthline, in which I have more than 10,000 consultant doctors to serve needy patients. We are providing free food grain to Hindus, ek muthi anaj, and we are collecting that food grain from the Hindu society. We are giving a free legal aids to needy Hindus. We are helping kids to increase their talent with a dharma sanskar. We are giving a safety training to lakhs of the girls and women. We are working hard to raise Hindu issue democratically, and same time, before 6 years, I have started to re-establish my own organization. At present, I have a presence in more than 500 districts, more than 3,000 block tahsil, more than 10,000 chapter, and weekly Hanuman Chalisa Kendra at a 30,000 places. Before Prayag Kumbh start on 14-13 January, we will reach around 1 lakh people, and Hanuman Chalisa Kendra will take care of 200 to 500 people for their safety, prosperity, dignity, to provide food to poor, to provide private doctor to needy, advocate. Our Hanuman Chalisa Kendra is a Hanuman Chalisa Kendra with multiple service centers serving 200 to 500 family. And with the help of a 1 lakh Hanuman Chalisa Kendra, we will take care of almost 5 crore 50 million Hindu families in India, 6 lakh 6 years, remaining low profile. I was focusing to take Hindu ahead concretely on the basis of organization. With the grace of a God and support of a Hindu society, we are successful.
You have been talking about the Hindu cause, uniting Hindus. So I just want to, I understand you don't want to talk about what happened in 2018, but if we look at when the BJP came to power at the center during the Vajpayee's time, and if you look at now under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how do you look at Hindu consolidation? How has it changed in the 2 tenures?
Hindu consolidation gradually increased from 86 till today. Even today, socially, religiously, Hindu consolidation is very strong. Only problem is arising regarding the Hindu credibility in a political field. People are united, trusting social leadership, socio-cultural, religious leadership. There is a slight lack of trust in political field. That is a problem. It is up to them to correct. As far as concerned with me, who are in socio-cultural field, we are getting a tremendous support which we were getting at the Ram Temple movement. Same support we are getting today by Hindu society. It suggests Hindu consolidation question regarding the political leadership. It is up to them.
But how do you see it if you compare the Vajpayee and the Modi era?
I will not compare any
because you are someone who has seen both. That's my
not
question.
only seen, work closely.
Exactly my point.
With
So that's why.
Advani ji and Narendra Bhai, Amit Bhai also. But right. I will not compare two persons or 2 time cannot be compared. it should be referred in the
Right.
context to time. Of course, Ram Temple is built during this regime, and Article 370 is removed in this regime. This is also great political achievement. Even though trust is shaking, we must accept it.
There were these reports that, under your organization, some arms training was being provided to women in Assam. There's a lot of work that your organization has done in Northeast also. If you could explain a little bit about that.
In Assam, we have an activity and presence in almost every panchayat. Second, we don't give arm training. It is not allowed by any civilian under Indian Constitution and law. We are giving self-defense training under limitation of a law with approval, and that training is given to women also, because every year more than 4 lakh women atrocity cases is going on. We should be ashamed as a civilized society in which our sisters, mothers and daughters are not safe. It is a duty of a government, and it is a duty of a society. Government will play their own role. We have decided to play our role, and we have extensively started women self-protection training in school, college, and outside college. But this is not a karate training. This is a different training in which girls and women can protect themselves. Our Rashtriya Mahila Parishad and Ojaswini, our both women organizations, are extensive working not only in Assam, throughout the country.
At the same time, if you remember, there was this statement by RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat, who said that people should not be looking for a shivling in every mosque. How do you look at such statements? What is your reaction to that?
Mohan ji Bhagwat is a supreme leader of the Rashtriya section. Whatever he may be telling, there may be some context reference in his mind.
Right.
I will not comment on any of the statement of Mohan ji Bhagwat. If I will ask my views, I strongly believe that way in which Ram Temple is built, Kashi Mathura should be built. Without Kashi Mathura Ayodhya, Hindu dignity in Bharat cannot be restored. And by all available legal constitution means, we will rebuild a grand temple as a Kashi and Mathura also. That is my resolve. I am a person who has led 40 years for a Ram Temple movement. With grace of a Bhagwan, we achieved. With the grace of a Lord Mahadev and Krishna, we will achieve Kashi and Mathura also.
But Pravinji, many people also point out, many experts also point out, many political parties also say that if we continue this, that, where will we stop? I mean, there was a time when everyone said after Ram Mandir, this will stop. You are saying Kashi, Mathura, then other leaders can also start talking about other mandirs. So we will continue.
I will recollect.
Right.
Ram Temple movement was started in 1984. First big religious congregation was held in Vigyan Bhavan, Delhi. At that time, we passed a resolution for all three, Kashi, Mathura, Ayodhya. Hindi mein Ayodhya, Mathura, Vishwanath, तीनों लेंगे एक साथ. We have never told that it is only Ram Temple. Some people can forget Kashi, Mathura. We cannot forget. At the cost of Kashi, Mathura, Hindu dignity cannot be restored. And it should be done by all constitutional means. We will focus on economical restructuring of the countries.
I'll just take you back a few years. There was a time when everyone used to talk about how, Togadia ji always rode the bike with Modi as pillion. We saw the kind of camaraderie that you shared with him. What happened? What went wrong? And how is the situation now?
I will not mention past thing.
Right.
In Hindi, I will tell one sentence. समय समय बलवान है नहीं पुरुष बलवान. समय समय बलवान है नहीं पुरुष बलवान. काबे अर्जुन लूटियो वही धनुष वही बाण. In English, time is great, not an individual. Arjun, who won Mahabharata, was defeated by looter. So time is great. So same way, time is great, and with changing a time, relation and situation can also change. We should not stuck in past. We should think of present and future. For future of a Bharat and Hindu, we can sit together with any Hindu. Any Hindu.
So can you also sit with PM Modi?
Why not? He is my elder brother. He was coming with my home, taking dinner. Not only that, his father's cancer treatment was done by me also as one of the family member. So what is the problem? I can sit with any Hindu. I cannot sit with the OAC. That is a resolve of Pravin Togadia.
तो आगे हमें दिख सकता है, जैसे आप लाइक माइंडेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस की बात कर रहे थे, तो लाइक माइंडेड लोगों के साथ भी बातचीत हो सकती है, पीएम मोदी के साथ भी हो सकती है.
मैं कल ज्योतिष के शंकराचार्य अविमुक्तेश्वर जी के दर्शन करने गया. एक सप्ताह पहले द्वारका के शंकराचार्य की सदानंद जी के दर्शन किए. पूरी के शंकराचार्य के दर्शन करने जाने वाला हूँ. मोहन जी भागवत को मिला. मैं नरेंद्र भाई सहित किसी के भी साथ बैठने के लिए हमेशा खुला हूं. मैं पास्ट में बंधा रहने वाला व्यक्ति नहीं हूं. मैं वर्तमान और भविष्य हिंदुओं का उज्जवल है. आई एम नॉट ए पर्सन हु स्टक बाय पास्ट. आई थिंक ऑफ ए प्रेजेंट एंड ए ब्राइट फ्यूचर ऑफ दिस कंट्री एंड हिंदू. एंड फॉर दैट, इफ आई कैन कंट्रीब्यूट ए स्मॉल गिलहरी का योगदान स्पिरल का, I am always ready.
You've been talking about uniting Hindus, and you said that, you can go along with like-minded organizations. Are you saying you are no longer a Swayam Sevak? Are you not with the RSS?
I will not go in this discussion because Swayam Sevak definition is decided by RSS. I work with RSS 50 years. RSS telling that he is my Swayam Sevak is a Swayam Sevak. And Swayam Sevak is telling that yes, I am a Swayam Sevak, is a Swayam Sevak. That is the definition.
Right.
I will not go into detail, but I have worked 50 years with the RSS. It was a very pleasant work, enjoy, and work to achieve Ram Temple goal with the RSS people and people who are not part of a RSS. I always work with the other forces also who are working to support Hindu cause.
When you met RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat ji, you also talked about, as you said, the plight of Hindus in Bangladesh. Well, Bangladesh is a sovereign nation. So what is it that maybe organization like yours or the RSS, what is it that they can do?
Two things can be done that we discussed. Second, Bangladeshi Hindus should unite, come forward for human right. Almost they come forward. Second, there are so many countries in which member of parliament can raise voice to Bangladeshi government. As for example, member of parliament from England, America, Canada have raised their voice for human right of the Bangladeshi Hindus. We can contact them, request them to pressurize Bangladesh government to Hindu human right. That two things can be done. for sovereign nation, minority Hindus' plight.
You have also been working in Gujarat. There was apparently an order wherein a number of temples were facing the threat of getting demolished. What exactly happened there? How did your organization help?
There was a state government order and instruction to demolish temple at so many places. More than 1,000 temple demolition order was in Ahmedabad city.
This year?
This year. I strongly feel that it should not be done. And if you are talking a Supreme Court order, the Supreme Court has ordered to shut down mosque loudspeaker after a particular time. That Supreme Court order is not being implemented by government. So when we are talking a Supreme Court order does not apply to Muslim, apply to Hindus. We oppose democratically, and I am pleased that at present no temple is being destroyed in Gujarat. Our feeling of Hindu society has been respected by Gujarat government.
There was another statement, in case you saw it, that before elections, party president of BJP, JP Nadda, had said that BJP has now become more capable and it does not require the RSS the way it used to. How do you see such statements? Because many attributed the loss of the BJP to the fact that RSS did not, contribute in the entire campaigning.
Nadda is also my old friend, and I have been associated with the RSS since 5 decades. It is up to RSS leadership and Nadda to clarify, share. I will not comment whatever I have to discuss. I have discussed with Mohan Bhagwat.
But do you think BJP as a party has become very powerful? It does not require any other organizations to help them? Because they say that they have championed the cause of Hindutva.
BJP is the biggest political party of India and ruling most of the state. That fact we should accept. Rest of the thing, it is up to BJP leadership to decide and tell. I will not comment in public forum, in private particular group. Of course, we are discussing.
You've also talked about how Ram Mandir acted as a unifier. Now you're saying, in 2024 or 2023, that has reduced. Why has it reduced? Is it related to the faith people have in Ram Mandir or Ram Temple or Hindutva? Or is it just related to their faith decreasing in political parties?
What happened during a Ram Temple movement was led by Ashokji Singhal, myself, Ramchandra Paramahansa, Vednathji. But Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Mother Joshi, Uma Bharti, like BJP leader, actively associated and participated. So Hindu unification benefit. Socially, culturally, we were enjoying. Politically, they started to enjoy. So it was a natural result. But somehow, trust of a Hindu has started to shaken. That people were expressing personally. Why? I cannot answer. It is up to expert to study, and particularly BJP to study. They can answer it.
And one last question, the entire conversation, your meeting with Mohan Bhagwat ji was all about uniting Hindus. How do you intend to unite Hindus? What is it that your organization or like-minded organizations, how are you going to collaborate with the RSS?
First, we have a resolve to serve Hindu society. We should serve poor irrespective of their caste. Almost all farmers, with few exceptions, are Hindus. Plight of a farmer should be addressed by us. labor, youth, employment, they should be addressed. If we'll address poor, labor, youth aspiration, we will be able to address all sections of a Hindu society from forward to OBC to scheduled caste to scheduled tribe. To some extent, we have done by help of a Ek Muthi Anaj India Healthline, Hindu Helpline. I am also doing, I am adding a one dimension, that is a job, employment, training in our activity. This is a way to again re-establish strong Hindu unity. Socially, culturally, it is there. We have to strengthen it.
Another pressing issue which has been talked a lot about is the Waqf board. You must have seen the kind of changes that have been proposed. How do you see that?
My question is simple. Why should be Waqf board in Bharat? There is a Hindu board in Saudi Arabia, Hindu board in Pakistan. Why should be Waqf board?
But India is a secular country.
There is a Waqf board. There is a Waqf board to give absolutely dictatorial power to Waqf board. And 1 lakh of the Hindu temple has been controlled by government. This is a contradictory. Government is controlling 1 lakh of our temple using the resources and money and giving absolutely dictatorial power to Waqf board. Why there should be Waqf board? There should not be Waqf board in India. And the Indian constitution, everybody has an equal right for protection. Article 25 to 30 has given everybody right to propagate their religion. Fine. Enjoy everybody. Why there is a special provision? British has done. That was their choice. Why?
But the minority, I mean, there is this politics of minority and majority. So, the minority community always wants something beyond that.
Under Article of the Constitution 25 to 30, full protection and privilege has been given. And nothing is big than Constitution.
Another issue that I really wanted to talk about is, you must have seen several incidents that have taken place in Uttarakhand, especially Haridwar, Dehradun. Pushkar Singh Dhami, the chief minister, termed it as Thuk Jihad. We are seeing some incidents taking place in Bahraich. People are saying that, the social fabric of the country is being eroded by such incidents.
It is a question related to certain province. Their political leader and government will experiencing a problem. They are thinking. I have nothing to comment to add.
But do you think that these incidents of Thuk Jihad, or they in a way end up targeting a certain community?
No, Hindu is not targeting any community. Hindu is being targeted for so many centuries. Even today, we are victim. We are victim. And victims should be protected. Hindus should be protected in India because we are victim.
But in India, Hindu is the majority. So who do they need protection from?
This is the only country in the world when majority is a victim and minority is the aggressor. Hindu should be protected because if Hindu is not a victim, is there a single incidence in somebody attack Muharram? No. Why only Ganesh and Durga procession attack? Because we are victim. We majority victim. We resolve that we will protect our society by all available democratic means.
But for that is a law and order situation. For that, the police is already there. Do you think it is wise to let such incident be used to target a specific community, even if such incidents are taking place?
Nobody targeting. Nobody is targeting. Other people are targeting Hindus. It is a duty of a law enforcing agencies to protect Hindus. They are not protecting sufficiently. I hope they will protect it.
And my last question, Togadia ji, before you leave, How are you going to collaborate with the RSS? Will we see more meetings? Will we see some programs being launched together as far as the welfare measures are supposed to be concerned?
Yet it has not been discussed. This was the first meeting after almost 8 years. So let us see. I hope something better will emerge and in which I will be able to contribute, drop in an ocean. That is only wish.
Thank you so much for talking with us. This is Neelam Pandey reporting for The Print.